Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. It's Friday. I'm excited for the weekend. I'm excited to get some stuff done. I need to pressure wash my house. I need to fix my car door. I have a latch problem. In fact, here's the latch. I need to do some trim work in the upstairs, try to get that finished up, whatever. But here's the thing I realized last night as I was eating, and I was like, I'm an idiot. Because Malia wasn't here this week. She went to stay with her family for the week because she was taking a class. It's like a 2 hour drive from here, but her family's kind of like, it's only like a half hour from her family's place. So she's like, I'm just going to go stay with my parents and go take this class. And I was like, that's cool. Go for it. Which means I can do my normal when she's not here foods, which in the past has always been lots of beans and rice, which I try to not eat a whole lot of beans when she's here because I'm a very gassy person and it's disgusting. So when she's not here, I can eat all the beans I want to eat. Which, if she wasn't here, if she wasn't a part of my life, if I was a bachelor, I would eat beans and rice almost daily. Anyway, the other one is my favorite pizza, which nobody else in my family likes. I can go get that, which I might do tonight. But I've been really trying to watch my calories, so that stuff is definitely not in that realm. But anyway, so, but here's the thing. When she was in Mexico a month or two ago, I remembered, oh, there's this other food she doesn't like, and that is Indian food. She's not a big fan of the spices that are in Indian food. She likes spicy foods, and she likes the idea of curries. In fact, she loves like Thai curry. I make that quite a bit, but she doesn't like the spices that are in Indian foods. And I'm not necessarily talking about heat, like temperature, like spicy spice. I'm talking about like cinnamons and turmerics and all the compounds. So I realized that when she was in Mexico, and I decided to try a recipe I'd never tried before, and that was butter chicken, and it was phenomenal. So when she decided to go away this week, I knew like I'm just going to eat Indian food the whole time you're gone. And this is where I kick myself because some of you have asked for like cooking recipe type stuff, and I should have filmed this. I should have just turned a camera on and shown what I did, but I didn't. So I'm going to put the recipe in the description. I'll put it on screen here if I remember to. And some pictures. I made butter chicken Tuesday. So that was my dinner and lunch Tuesday, and Wednesday's lunch. This butter chicken recipe is super simple and it's phenomenal. It's absolutely just fantastic. I love it very, very much. I can't get like Indian food around here is scarce. There's none in my town. I have to drive like a half an hour to get Indian food, and it's subpar. Like, to be honest, it's nothing like, what I want. So this butter chicken though, it's not restaurant style butter chicken. It's home, easy to make butter chicken, but it's so good, so good. Yeah, yeah. I think it's the marinade. I think it's letting it sit overnight. The tomatoes, all that sort of stuff. It makes it better. But I found this recipe somewhere. I don't know where. I didn't, this isn't my recipe. Actually, I did modify it slightly. But whatever. It's not my recipe. Somebody else's. Phenomenal. Wednesday night, I made my regular, like, I would say British style chicken curry. Like, with the curry powder that the Brits love. I don't know that that's necessarily like an Indian curry, like a real curry, but it, whatever. I keep curry powder because I like to make like a curry mayonnaise for dipping. It's really good. This was my go-to recipe for a long time. I used to do this in the crock pot. So I had it after having the butter chicken. I don't think I'm going to make this one ever again. It's just not good. It's not. It's okay. It's just not nearly as good. It's much more coarse. It's weird. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Again, not my recipe. I don't think. Maybe I modified it a little bit. I also didn't. There's onions in the recipe. I haven't been cooking with onions lately because I think I have a bit of an allergy. I've discovered I get a lot of gastric stress if I eat onions or garlic. So I've been avoiding those things, and it's helped. So, whatever. Those are the two things. So those are my two Indian dishes that I cooked, and definitely the butter chicken. If you wanting to try Indian food at home and you don't know where to start, I will put an affiliate link for the garam masala that I buy from Amazon. I think garam masala is a necessary thing to get good garam masala. Do not get like the store brand. No. The one that I buy, the one that I use, is phenomenal. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to sell it to you. It's just, that's the truth. Like, this is the best garam masala I've tried. So get that one. And the rest is just kind of up to you. If, you know, tomato puree is on that list, but I cannot, for the life of me, around here find a small can of tomato puree. I can only find like the 32-ounce jars, and this recipe needs a cup of tomato puree. So I use the small can of tomato sauce. Basically the same thing. The tomato sauce has extra stuff in it. Tomato puree usually does not. If you can find small cans of tomato puree, sure. But I will let you know it works just fine with a small can of tomato sauce, an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. You can also, with either of these recipes, I cook the traditional British style curry with coconut milk. I cook the butter chicken with whipping cream. I feel like with heavy cream. I feel like that's, in order for it to be a butter chicken, it needs to have butter in it, right? So there's butter and milk fat. Like, I think that makes it better but I do like the coconut curries. I like coconut curry a lot. Any other thoughts? Basmati rice is a necessity in my opinion. My wife doesn't like that either. She'd much rather have white rice, but I really like basmati rice. And I served it with naan. I just had, if you could see in the pictures, naan bread that I buy. You can buy the 2-pack of Stone-Fire naan bread. I throw it in the toaster oven for a light toast, and that's it. I don't do anything else special to it. I don't slather it with garlic or anything like that. Such a good dish. Just super simple. You know, put everything in the pan, basically. I do like to cook the chicken a little bit before I dump everything and let it sit for 20 minutes. But, you know, especially the nice thing about the regular chicken curry is you can kind of just decide to make that. It doesn't... I think the marinating in the butter chicken is what makes it extra special. You really got to let it marinate. And also, this time I did it in a bag, like a Ziploc bag. I do not recommend that. This marinade does not stay very liquidy. It over a few hours, overnight, I let it marinate overnight, it will gel up, and you won't get it out. It's really hard to get off the chicken, get out of the bag. So the first time I did it in a bowl. Definitely do it in a bowl. Don't do it in a bag. Okay, that's it. Go try it. Butter chicken. Phenomenal. You can skip the chicken curry. I just put it in here because I made it. What do you got going on this weekend? Anything exciting? I'm going to do house stuff, I think, and probably play some pickleball and some bass and do some writing and all the things that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again Monday. Today's word you show sounds smart is wonderkind. It is a noun meaning one who succeeds in business or a similar endeavor at a comparatively young age. Alex would be a wonderkind if the firm, even without his father's connections. Wonderkind. Wunderkind. That's what this pronunciation key says. I've always heard Wonder Kid. No, I guess Wonderkind is correct. I don't know. That's a stupid word. I don't like it. We are on the last section of this book. We're on XYZ starting Monday, which means there's like a couple of weeks worth of words and that's it. That's wild. We've been through almost this entire book. I now got to find something new to do at the end of the show. Any ideas?